2, 3. I'm still going to be laughing. Okay. Hey, everybody. It's Willie G, the online marketing stay-at-home dad. I'm so excited. Tammy, I have Tammy here, my trading buddy. I call her Sis. So Tammy Jones is here, and today we're going to talk about our experience from, do we say last night or this morning?
I don't know. I feel like I'm from Sleepy Town, USA. So
I know, exactly. So from last night, we'll say that.
Mhm.
Okay, many of you know, most of you probably don't, but many of you know that I'm involved with a company where we're trading. Okay, we're trading the forex, and trading the forex, we've learned so much, and we've only been in. How long have we been in?
I joined mid-December. You were in November?
No, I think I was, yeah, I guess, yeah, I think so. I think I've been a month, and what is this? Is this February? What
This
month
is
is
January.
this? January? Okay,
Yeah.
so I've been in a couple months. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Wow, it's gone by really fast.
Mm-hmm.
So in the cool thing about this thing with it's called IML. The cool thing about it is that, just like my background says, you know, if you can copy and paste, you can profit. And we are actually tied in with IML, and we're learning so much from the educational system. And I could show some of that. I can make this an hour and a half long, guys, because they have a phenomenal academy to where you get to go in and you learn basics, and then you get to learn at an intermediate level. You get to learn tools like a harmonic scanner and just other tools you can use to trade. Okay, and charts, and there's so much stuff. It's insane. But they've done a phenomenal job of keeping it all in-house and accessible and really easy to consume. Well, on top of that, we're tied in with a group called the Mob.
Mm-hmm.
And we both, I know you said, we're just, the Mob is phenomenal. It's exciting. It's led by an individual named Taz Smith. And this guy, he's a young buck. He's smart, super intelligent. He's charismatic, and he knows how to.
Approachable and helpful.
Yes, approachable, helpful, and protective. He takes care of his tribe. He takes care of his mob. I'm telling you. He's got a lot of people have been running with him for over 2 years now.
And what is he in IML? He is a
P1000.
Okay, P1000.
He's a P1000.
Right.
And he's achieved, there's ranks in IML. And we'll talk about that at the end. But it's a really simple system of where you share information, and if people want to learn, you know, what we're learning, then you can actually achieve ranks as an IBO, independent business owner. Or if you just want to be a customer, which most do, you still can share this with 2 people and get your system free. Free 99 is what I call it.
I like free 99.
Yeah, exactly. So, but back to the tribe, back to the mob, back to Taz. We had an exciting night, morning, whatever. We were straight from Sleepy Town, and it's true. And so we were trading. And again, let me. Okay, Tammy, help me out with the disclaimer.
Past profits do not guarantee future income or results.
Correct. So this is the forex, and what we're about to tell you is what happened to us and our experiences with trading the forex, and also our experiences with the mob and IML. So, and we're just giving you a snapshot of it. So we get up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, by the way, you don't have to unless you want to. There are systems that are in place that we call hands-free. You actually plug in, you set up your accounts, you put in X amount of dollars, and then boom, there's a professional that actually does the trading for you. Your system mirrors his trades. And as he makes profits, you make profits. It's that simple. But what we did is a lot more fun. So we get to get in with Taz, and he's calling trades, and and those of you that don't know, the forex is a $5 trillion industry, $5 trillion a day. Okay, it's a lot of money going through the currency, and this is dealing with currency, and it's really interesting and fascinating to me how prices push against each other. Like if you have the yen and you compare it to the United States dollar, and how there's fluctuation. Well, when that fluctuation happens, we get to profit on it based on how we actually call the price. If we think the price is going to go high or low, so we get to actually get what's called a pip. It's a price point, or price interest point is what it is. That's what PIP stands for. And we love PIPs. PIPs are money.
We love PIPs.
We love PIPs.
Let me just say, he's not just calling a trade. He's doing a lot of education in that.
That's right.
And showing us, things that has taken him years to learn, and he's sharing that with us, and I have found it so helpful, so valuable.
Incredibly helpful. And I don't know how this guy functions. He has webinars just about every day, and we go through entries. We go through, looking at different
He's younger than we are, Willie.
Yeah, that's true. And that's a factor. Yeah. Because he's still up. I just talked to him. Anyway, but he teaches so much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he gives so much. He teaches so much. And at the same time, we get to learn while we earn. Okay. We're all about the learning. And those of us that are taking it serious is because we want to learn a new skill set. Tammy brought up age. We're at an age,
mm-hmm.
we want our own skill set. We don't want to work a job. We
Right.
want to have this skill set that Taz has mastered. And I'm not going to talk about his income. I don't know all the details there, but I'm telling you, he's got accounts that are in the thousands to where he doesn't have to worry about a whole lot for him and his family. And so Tammy and I are on this road, this journey to where we're trying to develop the same skill set, and we're learning. We're learning from a master trader. We're learning from other people that really know this information in IML. And it's just incredible. The experience that we've had, again, going back to last night. So yes, he coaches, teaches, trains, and he does that as he's calling trades. He does this in a live trading room, live environment. And last night we had, I don't know, this is at 1 o'clock in the morning. Imagine 1 o'clock in the morning, there's 30, 40, 50 people that were on the call.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in a Zoom room and he's talking about how the setup is going and this and the other. And we're only looking at 2 currency pairs. There's lots of currency pairs. I'm not going through all that. That's a video in itself. But we're looking at 2 currency pairs, right? And we're looking at what we call GJ, which is the British pound and the yen. And what's the other one?
UCAD.
UCAD, the United States dollar and Canadian. And so we're just listening and absorbing and taking this in. And he called a format, and Tammy would have to tell you about this because I got in late. Okay. So he set some things up. What did he set up? What tell us about that?
Well, he set up. He went through a lot of detail about support and demand zones, and set it up. And it was telling us, to be patient, wait on these candle formations, don't jump in, don't get too anxious, And so we waited till he said go, and then we saw what he was charting out on the charts. And it was funny because, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes into it, I hear Willie going, "What are we doing? Are we in a sale?" And I had to just laugh because I'm like, "Man, you're late. You better get in here." And of course, it worked out.
Yes, it did.
It worked out. But it was really exciting to watch it unfold exactly like he said it was going to unfold. And he wasn't about, "Oh, look at me, look at my big ego." It wasn't like that at all. It was like, "Look, watch this, and we're going to wait for this candle," and it unfolded just like he said it would. And it was exciting to watch.
I got Taz reaching out to me right now, as a matter of fact. And it is exciting because even coming in when I did, I woke up late. Coming in when I did, I get, because of his training, because of my plugging into IML and knowing what to look for. When we say buy and sell, when you take a buy position, you're looking at the charts and you're looking, okay, I'm going to take a buy position or do a buy limit. That means that you're saying in your head that the price is going to go up. Okay. Sell position is the opposite. Well, they're talking about buying and selling, and I kind of got a summary of this. I said, okay, sell. I took 2 sell positions. I was in. And the funny part is they weren't in yet. So I got in early, but it's okay. It all worked out, like Tammy said. We have to explain this real quick. A pip. I already talked about what a pip is. Well, a pip is in 3 different ranges. You have a micro pip, a mini, and then a standard. And real quick, real easy, a micro pip we'll say is 1 cent. 0.01 would be a penny. Is that right, or dime?
A dime.
That's a dime. Thank you. And then a mini would be like $1. So that would be 0.1 would be actually a mini, and that would be worth $1.
Right.
And then you have a standard lot, which would be 1.0. So a standard lot's worth $10. Okay. So when you have a good size account, you're trading standards, and we're not at that level yet. But we're excited. So we have this blueprint that we're following, which is awesome because he's got us lined out to where you literally can take, and those of you that want to know more, reach out to Tammy or I. We can explain it all to you in detail. We can show you the charts. But we have this blueprint where you can actually take $50 and put it in your account. And you follow this blueprint, and he gives you the lot sizes. Those were lots that we were just talking about. And based on the dollar amount that you have in your account, you pick the lot size and you take the trade based on what's set. It's really simple. Copy, paste, profit. That's it. So they went through this process. You know, I do my lot sizes. I got those in. Tammy's got hers in, and everything starts running. And then everyone's chit-chatting and having a good time. Then boom, you know, then it hits. And I wanted to show a couple of pictures and to give you an idea. Make sure that I grab the right ones, Ted. I had these all set up, and I'm going to show Tammy, and I need your help with if you can see this or not.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, and let's go to this one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this is a good one. So we're in, as you can tell right here, GJ is what we call it. So British pound, yen, Japanese yen, and we're in the sell. And the sell means that the position of the actual price is going down. And I had two positions. And one, I was up 12.2 pips, and the other I was up 15 pips. Now, those of you that know Forex and those of you that trade, Tammy, is this pretty good?
I think it's excellent because our goal was 20 pips per trade.
Right.
Right.
And again, that's in the blueprint.
Yeah.
You know, we can't tell you all that, but your goal minimum, you know, the way Taz has this set up, minimum of 20 pips per trade. You can get 40, you can get 60, and we're going to get to that. So that was where my position was after waking up and trying to figure out what's going on because I caught on and I started jumping in. That was the GJ. I'm trying to make sure that I flow here, and I'm not going to show you all the pictures. I'll show more later. This one was later. Yeah, this one was later, and I need to blow this up a little bit. And this one, as you can tell, the numbers.
Oh my gosh, I hadn't seen those numbers.
Yeah, the numbers got a little bit bigger. So I was like, wow. And this thing is running. Okay, when I say it's running, you can see this big red candle, these candles running down, and we're in the sell position, and we're excited. I'm freaking out, you know. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's like 90 pips. So, and again, pip is money. We love pips. I can't wait till we get our t-shirts, Tammy.
I know.
It's going to be awesome.
And we'll keep reminding you of our disclaimer, but we're excited.
Yes.
I have to say that Willie has a little bit more experience in Forex than I do, so I'm really brand new, and he'll be doing other things, and I can't take my eyes off the chart or my finger off my mouse because I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, what's going to happen? But it's very exciting, and I can't thank Willie and Taz enough, really, and IML for the basics, you know, the platforms that they have for training us and helping us, you know, to learn more about this. And yeah, it's been fun.
And that's the thing. We have a lot of fun. Tammy's my trading buddy. We have a few people that are jumping in with us, and we hope to build a group. And I'm going to have some Facebook Lives where we're talking more and more about this. But Tammy's my trading buddy, and we kind of share notes and compare. And I wanted to show this one too. So you saw the pips, but you didn't see the dollars. So you see the pips up here, 42 and what is that? 42 and 45. Well, here's the translation of that. So down here in this account, I had $95 at this time, $48 in this one. And I actually had another trade going. So I was up, whatever that is, you know, and my trades as it was still happening, you know. So you get really excited. Your heart starts beating when you're seeing these numbers and you're seeing all these things happen. Isn't that right, Tammy?
Yeah, but the good thing is we're not left alone. We're not struggling, you know, and that's what I really appreciate is there's lots of support going on here behind the scenes. And again, like I said, Taz is very approachable and very helpful when people will ask questions. And so I'm really quiet as I'm listening because I have so much to learn, but I'm learning a lot.
I get in this environment with the team, with the mob, and in this environment with the mob, there's so many people there that have so much knowledge. And there's a lot of new people because there's so many new people coming in every day. I brought, I don't know how many in, like 6 or 8 to the mob. and there's new people getting plugged in because we want to help. We all genuinely want to help. And I'm not saying I know everything. I don't. But I do have a little bit of experience, and Tammy's right. And I'm equipped to understand some of this, but I'm nowhere near the level of Taz and some of these others. And I'm just striving to do better.
I do have to say that Willie made a huge mistake the other day. And so I'm going to, he wore his Patriots cap and on video. And man, did he get jumped on? Oh, there. Oh my gosh, no.
I got Patriots everything, and of course they're all Philadelphia Eagles fans and Saints fans, so it didn't go over real well. But anyway, here's my last picture. I just wanted you to get an idea. And this picture here, dollar amount $126 and still running, and $63 in this trade. So for that night session, okay, here's what happened. I'll be transparent. We start celebrating. Everyone's excited because you see the candles dropping and you're in the right position and you have money coming in and you see your account growing up and all of us are so excited and happy for each other. Well, while we were celebrating, my numbers went up to like 205, 208. I should have closed out of the trades, but I didn't. So I wound up, by the time I closed out of the trades, I think it was at 181 or 182. But that's okay. It still works.
Mm-hmm. And the idea here is to use IML, as an educational, but also as a referral building company too. So you're getting income coming in two different streams. And I think that's very important for us who are wanting to achieve certain levels. Like Willie said, at our ages, we've got to make up for some lost ground. So I think that's a very good plus for both of us. Yeah. And for anyone who's in that same position or who wants, who's good at marketing or has a team, whatever it is, it's really a win-win.
Yeah, especially those that are good at marketing and already have a little bit of a team. Mm-hmm. You come in and get a better understanding about what we're really doing. I think you open your mind, just listen and watch what we're doing and how we're setting this up. You're going to be blown away. And if you really support your team, you know that you have the right tool for them to get them, to where they want to go. Right. But those, especially those that don't know how to market and how to promote, this is even better because of plugging in with IML, you're plugging in with the mob, you're plugging in with Taz and Tammy and WillieG, and we're helping you get everything situated. Now you can do what I just did. You can show, hey, I don't know anything, but let me show you what happened.
Well, you can copy and paste.
Yeah,
Most people know how to
exactly.
do that.
Exactly.
So you can copy and paste, and that's the point. Is you really are, and he wants you to pull your profits out as soon as you can. Disclaimer again, but he wants you to pull the profits out as soon as you can, and that's one of the things I appreciate because we've been in those programs where you had one profit on paper, but you didn't have it in your wallet.
Right.
And those two didn't meet sometimes. And so I really appreciate that, at the end of each week or whatever, we're still building our accounts, but it's part of the process is making sure that we're pulling that out and it's a benefit to us, to our families or whatever it is that we're wanting to accomplish. So.
It's true. This is not a program that you get into to go into debt. This is not a program to where you have an auto ship and there's nothing to benefit from. This is a program. And I hate saying program. This is IML is this institution. It's like a university. Right. You get an education, and you can apply the education immediately, either actively, like what we choose to do, or you can actually plug into hands-free systems, and they make the trades for you. It's incredible how this system's set up. I mentioned sharing with them, and real quick with our system, they have it built in as far as and I hate to use this term because I know when you say this, people start freaking out. The network marketing side, but there's a sharing piece to this. Now, real quick, I have cable. We have Cox cable out here. I'm in Norman, Oklahoma. Okay?
I love network marketing.
Okay, well, I do too. But I'm going to get to the referral piece. So if you have a cable, and I don't know if you knew this. This is a golden nugget. Take it with you. I know with Cox Cable, if I refer Tammy and she said, yes, I want to install cable, I need blah, 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 and that happens, I get $50.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I get $50 for each person that I refer. There are people that literally go out and make that into like a business, and they refer people to cable company. They refer people, and it happens. Same concept here. You come in and you're a customer. You don't have to build anything unless you choose to. In most cases, like with Taz, it started building itself because he brought a lot to the table as far as his experience in trading and his knowledge and his willingness and his love for helping people grow and win. But this thing, the way it's situated, you share this with two people, just two people, making sure you understand that, 2 fingers. You share this with 2 people, and they join IML, your system's free. That's it. That's as complicated as I can make it. And that's as far as I'm going with it. Because the whole point of this is that you do share it with 2 people. IML wants you to, and that stands for iMarkets Live, wants you to grow. They want you to learn. They want you to share this with other people, and they want those people to win too. And guess what? If those 2 people share with 2 more people, their system's free. So,
and we haven't even talked about SME and Transform You, but that's a whole other story.
There's so much with, here's the deal. With our group, we're so plugged in, and we're so blessed. We really are. We're plugged into SME, which is Stephen Rachel. And if you don't know that name, Google it. Stephen Rachel is a master marketer. And I actually signed in. I was the second person that come in the company. And there's a lot of leverage in the compensation plan. If you look at this compensation plan or you want more information, again, reach out to Tammy or myself, and we'll show you the leverage, and you understand the importance of where I'm located and where Tammy's located. Okay? I'll just put it that way. But there's with the SME, he's developing our own marketing system. So you don't have to go outside the house and go and get a marketing system here and go get this and go get that, piece all these things together as a builder. I'm talking to the IBOs, people that want to build a business. In reality, because of Taz, SME, Taz, the tribe or the mob, and we have Stanley, which he brings a clear understanding of how to do this trading thing that we're learning. He makes it so simple, doesn't he?
I love it. When he says ketchup and mustard, now when I go to get a hamburger, I'm like, ketchup and mustard. I always think of Stanley now. I'm like, yeah.
I do too. I mean, ketchup and mustard. Ketchup and mustard takes on a whole different.
I know it does.
I'm telling
people won't know what that is, but really, it's indicators that are very straightforward and easy for new people like me, especially, to follow. So.
It's really simple. It's moving averages on the chart, and it shows you that their velocity, basically, of where the dollar is or whatever currency you're talking about.
Right.
And it gives you an idea. It gives you an idea to where to get in the trade and where to get out of the trade, and you make money. Right. Copy, paste, profit. It's that simple.
But when I see a ketchup bottle now, I just smile.
I know I do. Serious. So anyway, we just wanted to get together, show you some of our proof, show you some of our excitement about IML, SME, our group, our team, SME, and we're with, again, another group called The Mob. And you're not going to get access through them except through us. I'm telling you, you need to come in, you need to reach out to us. You know, if you're watching this on YouTube or at Facebook, the link's going to be somewhere like that, maybe. I know, exactly. I don't know. You'll find it. And if not, just message us. You know, we're real people. We're willing to help you. And when we say that, we mean it.
Right.
And I'm telling you, with Taz's Mob and with Stephen Rachel and SME, and there's so many people reaching out and lifting people up. I mean, it's just amazing environment. I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. Tammy, you want to close us out with any words of wisdom?
I don't have any words of wisdom off the top of my head, I don't think, except if you want something different, and I've said this before, and you are committed to your future, then join us.
That makes sense. And again, she said committed. I did a video on this. Go to my profile and you'll see. We're not looking for people who are interested who are tire kickers. We're looking for people who are wanting to be debt-free. We're looking for people who are wanting to learn a skill set. We're looking for people who are wanting something different.
A real skill set, not a pretend one.
Yeah, exactly. And this is real. You actually have to do the work and learn. But I'm telling you, it's so worth it. And again, a month for me, month and a half, I think. And just in the past 3 weeks, Tammy and I were comparing notes, and we know that our knowledge base has just skyrocketed. And we found some more videos and training actually in the Mob and we can't wait to devour it because we know it's going to help us learn and do.
It's like, how do we have time between sleep and trading and doing this? Yeah, but we'll do it. We'll do it.
But we're going to make it happen.
All right.
Anyway, all right, this is Willie G and Tammy J. We will see you guys later. Thanks so much for being here. Take care.